Saints 365 is a passion project to glorify God and honor His saints. This project is based upon the book, The Lives of the Saints by Father Alban Butler.
March 16th. Saints Abraham and Mary. Abraham was a rich nobleman of Edessa. At his parents' desire he married, but escaped to a cell near the city as soon as the feast was over. He walled up the cell door, leaving only a small window through which he received his food. There, for 50 years, he sang God's praises and implored mercy for himself and for all men. The wealth which fell to him on his parents' death he gave to the poor. As many sought him for advice and consolation, the bishop of Edessa, in spite of his humility, ordained him priest. Saint Abraham was sent, soon after his ordination, to an idolatrous city which had hitherto been deaf to every messenger. He was insulted, beaten, and 3 times banished, but he returned each time with fresh zeal. For 3 years he pleaded with God for those souls, and in the end prevailed. Every citizen came to him for baptism. After providing for their spiritual needs, he went back to his cell, more than ever convinced of the power of prayer. His brother died, leaving an only daughter, Mary, to the saint's care. He placed her in a cell near his own and devoted himself to training her in perfection. After 20 years of innocence, she fell and fled in despair to a distant city, where she drowned the voice of conscience in sin. The saint and his friend Saint Ephrem prayed earnestly for her during 2 years. Then he went disguised to seek the lost sheep, and had the joy of bringing her back to the desert a true penitent. She received the gift of miracles, and her countenance after death shone as the sun. Saint Abraham died 5 years before her, about 360. All of Edessa came for his last blessing and to secure his relics. Reflection. Oh, that we realized the omnipotence of prayer. Every soul was created to glorify God eternally, and it is in the power of everyone to add by the salvation of his neighbor to the glory of God. Let us make good use of this talent of prayer, lest our brother's blood be required of us at the last. Saints Abraham and Mary, pray for us.
Saints 365 is narrated by Rob Roller, edited by Josh Bach, and produced by Our Local Parish Productions. Funding for this project is made possible by Catholic businesses. Please go to the business directory at ourlocalparish.com to support these generous businesses. Thank you for listening. God bless.